there, everybody. Today, if you believe it or not, is the last day of 2016. I'm sitting here today going through all my memories and all the videos from the past year, and I wanted to talk about how this year has been for me. At this very moment last year, I was really hoping for a big show to go through on the Travel Channel. We had shot the pilot, it was amazing, we went down to Mexico, and I essentially had all my eggs in that basket. That was my big shot. All the stars had finally come together, and I was gonna get my very first TV show. So I'm gonna roll up my sleeves and travel the globe, working alongside ordinary people with extraordinary jobs, and experience for myself how the world works. When I finally found out from Travel Channel that they were going to pass on the show, it was heartbreaking. I really believed that finally this was the one. This was the show that was going to happen. After so many years of heartbreaks in the entertainment world, this was it. There we go. All right, I did it. What do you think?
Muy bien.
And it turns out it was not it. And in that moment, I really dug deep and I thought to myself, I can't keep on waiting for other people to make decisions on my life and my career. I'm always waiting for green lights and budgets and everything else to happen. It's like I don't have a whole lot of control in these situations. So I took a step back and I said, you know what, Ryan? We're gonna get back to basics. We're gonna go back to what you started doing 10 years ago on the Out There public access TV show. Hello and welcome to another fun and exciting edition of Out There. My name is Ryan, I love life, and I'm here to share all of my adventures with you. And we're gonna start doing that again, but for YouTube. And we're gonna start telling stories again, we're gonna start filming a ton, and building up my YouTube channel, and just getting back to what I do best and what I love most, and that is just creating inspirational content, travel content. My dream had always been to be a host of a travel show on like Travel Channel or Discovery Channel. And I've had some success. I've gotten really close. Today I'm gonna be a mezcalero and we're gonna make one of the world's best and most potent drinks. But it just hasn't happened for me. And when I take a step back and I think, well, you know what, Ryan, I get to live that life. I still get to travel the world. I still get to tell fun stories, and I still get to meet people in new cultures, and I'll do all these amazing things. It's just not on a gigantic level, and that's fine. As long as I'm happy with my life, and I'm connecting with people, and I'm making this world a better place, that's all good. I opened the door from the car, and I already have a whole pack of friends.
Hello!
Hello! And I'm scrolling through all these videos that I made, and it just puts a huge smile on my face. I got to do some incredible things, and I wrote it all down because I definitely wouldn't remember it all. But I got to go to Peru and experience that beautiful country again. I got to go to Mexico, one of my favorite places on the planet. Oh, I'm swimming now. I took my mom to Guatemala, which was a ton of fun. She had never been there before, and I dragged her up some volcanoes. It was really cool. What do you think about this sunrise?
Yeah, this is pretty nice.
I did a digital web series for a network called Carbon TV called Tough Jobs, and I got to play with buffaloes and climb really high cell phone towers and chop down trees and welding and all sorts of fun stuff. Adrenaline is pumping through my body. I feel a mix of both fear and excitement. This is definitely a tough job. I did RAGBRAI. I rode my bicycle across Iowa again and met all sorts of fun people there. I rode my bike to Burning Man, which was crazy, 1,000 miles into the desert, and I got to share that experience with two of my favorite people, Dana and Michael.
We made it!
And the really big one, Nepal. I got to go back to Nepal, one of my absolute favorite places on this entire planet, and trek around the Everest region and see some of the most incredible mountains I had ever seen with my bare eyes. Is that something you say, bare eyes, bare hands? With my own eyes. It was so cool. I'll never forget this moment. For the rest of my life, I'll always think back to this being like one of my very happy places. Sitting here all alone, perfect temperature, admiring the beauty of planet Earth all around me. This was also the first full calendar year with absolutely no alcohol, and it was the best decision I have ever made in my life. My brain has never been so clear, my body feels stronger than ever, and I have so much more free time to create videos. And here's another fun fact. The video I made about why I quit drinking was by far the most popular video I made all year. It has 15,000 views on YouTube, 20,000 views on Facebook, and it was a really simple video. No editing, no music, no nothing. And I think it just connected with people on a very real human level. And I think drinking is fun. I had a great damn time drinking. But I'm really glad I made this decision. I got a little crazy and dyed my hair blonde. I've never done anything fun with my hair ever. I'm not quite sure if that was a good idea or a bad idea, but I did it. So fun. I never knew that this could be so much fun. I spoke at a conference in the jungles of Costa Rica and made friends from all over the world. I helped raise money so a kid could go to college. I slept outside on the streets of Boulder to raise money for the homeless. I made some videos in Guatemala to help raise scholarship money to send young girls to school. I dragged around the cooler of kindness on election day with Dana and Xantha, and we just spread a whole bunch of love and goodness and goodies.
Thank you.
Really?
You bet.
Thank you. Kindness cooler. I ran the Grand Canyon, rim to rim to rim, 45 miles. It was the hardest one-day athletic endeavor of my life. I got to run a race with the legendary Meb Keflezighi in Las Vegas. And one of the sweetest memories I have, which was not an adventure or an athletic endeavor, was going to the Tulip and Fairy Parade with my niece and nephew, Brinley and Carter. I broke my beloved Trek bike, the bike that I rode home from Honduras and across the country and down the east and the west coast. But because of the video that I made, Trek saw that video and said, we're gonna give you a new bike. So now I have a new Trek bike. And one of the most meaningful trips and experiences of this year was taking my mom and my brother to Burning Man. Burning Man is a place that I love with all of my heart. It's the most loving and accepting place on the planet, and it's just crazy, and I really wanted my mom to experience it, and she finally did. And now it's time to fly and be free. Let's get back to YouTube. So my goal at the beginning of the year was to build up my channel, to create a lot of content, and to gain subscribers, with the goal of attracting ad revenue and branded sponsorships. And I have to say, I didn't skyrocket, I didn't do anything huge, but I did double my channel. I had about 1.9 thousand subscribers last December, and right now I'm looking at about 3.9 thousand subscribers, and that's pretty good. You know, it's humble. I'm moving in the right direction. We're thinking positive here. And last January, I got a check, or not even a check, electronic through PayPal, about $1. I made $1 in revenue off of my Google AdSense, which isn't very much, and I think after fees I made only 77 cents. But looking at this December, I got paid $38. So even though you can't live on that type of money, I feel good about where I'm going with this channel. And more than anything else, even though I'm not making much money, I'm telling stories that I really care about. I'm telling stories that will hopefully inspire people in some way. Maybe they're gonna ride their bike, maybe they're gonna go travel, maybe they're gonna volunteer, or maybe it just puts a smile on their faces, which is a pretty cool thing to be able to do. It's the little things in life. I'm building up a community here. We're building up Team Duzer, my friends. And so I feel really good about where I'm moving and where we're going. And I'm more motivated than ever. So that's about it. That is my 2016 year in review rant. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, today is the best day ever. And if I can give you any advice out there, if you want to do something like what I'm doing, just do it. Just start creating. You might not make money, but you will build up something. And right now, I'm building up something. I don't know quite what it is, but something is happening, and I'm happy about it. And that's all that really matters. And I'll leave you with one more piece of advice. Always choose the window seat. Always. And a big shout out to all the people who have subscribed this year and who are watching my videos. I really, really, really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. And if you're a new person watching this video, subscribe and like and comment. And I promise you we're gonna have a whole lot of fun together for many, many years. Have a good night, everybody. Boom!